to get notifications when I upload new content or to see when I go live. My 2 cents, motherfucker. What up, y'all? DC Firework Guy. So the Gathering infomercial is out. Flyers have dropped. There's an interview that was put out. Everybody's talking about the fact that N9ne will not be at the Gathering this year. So let's talk about N9ne. Okay, if I was actually going to the Gathering this year, would this upset me that N9ne wasn't there? Yes and no. Yes, because, I mean, he puts on a really great show, and it would be awesome to be able to see him. Last year, I couldn't hardly see him. I picked a terrible spot to be, I guess, for the main stage shows, which, you know, it is what it is. I've seen Tech before, but that's where, on the same hand, it wouldn't necessarily bother me too much if I was going, it wouldn't bother me for Tech to not be there. For me, experiencing the Gathering, I wasn't there for the concerts. I was there for the experience itself of being at the Gathering. Really, a lot of the shows, they were background noise for me. So, as far as N9ne saying that ICP was sucking their own dicks in that Hot 97 interview, I would have to agree. There was definitely some arrogance that came off. Some of it is due. It's justified, okay? ICP has built a massive fucking subculture that influences a lot of other musicians. So I think they get some bragging rights. Now, to go and speak about N9ne the way that they did, yeah, that's where they went too far for me, because they didn't know what they were talking about. They didn't know the history. So the one thing I found interesting in that interview, though, was the fact that N9ne confirms that the whole reason, and the only reason that he reached out to CPN, was because CPN was talking some shit and he wanted to fucking smash it. CPN's obviously very influential in the Juggalo culture, in the Juggalo world, that to have somebody out there spitting those farces, he wanted that shit corrected. As far as the whole ripping off Angelic from Freak Show, as far as ripping off Absolute Power from a t-shirt or a poster, whatever it was that ICP did. He confirmed that that's basically why he reached out to CPN, which kind of sucks, because now you're going to have people that are going to continue to do that, probably in the hopes of, oh, maybe they'll reach out to me or whatever. You know, that'll get them that attention. The negative attention is going to, the seeking negative attention is going to happen more now because of that. I mean, look at OG Juggalo. OG Juggalo was opposing CPN for so long on a lot of the things he was saying in his videos, and now he's turning around and saying things that CPN even said about N9ne, as far as the whole Angelic cover and Absolute Power cover go. As far as that goes, N9ne could easily be influenced by other things, but to say he's ripping them off is way the fuck off. First of all, Angelic's cover looks nothing like Freak Show's cover. And with Freak Show, here you have them split face as an angel, okay? The only thing that makes them look demonic is their face paint, is the fact that, it's twisted. The whole concept of Angelic, Ange being good, Hell being bad, he's both. He's good and bad. He's Angelic. That was the whole concept of that. Anybody who's followed N9ne for a while knows this. They know it was a tattoo idea that he had for years, turned around and became a CD album. So that is not a ripoff. The album cover, how the fuck was that a ripoff? He's fucking staked up like fucking Jesus Christ as an angel with demons trying to pull him down. Twisted's cover was nothing like that. So where people get this, well, he ripped that off from fucking Twisted. Fuck out of here with that. That's stupid. That's just stupid to me. As far as the whole Absolute Power thing, how many people have taken pictures on stage with the crowd behind them? Why is N9ne not allowed to do this? Now, had he have done this and put out a poster in the same way, that makes you go, okay, he's copying them more than you think. But to take a fucking picture on stage with your crowd behind you and use it as your album cover, that's a ripoff? I wanted to put that into this fucking video just because that's been an annoyance with this last week, and the whole N9ne thing coming up is people are still holding on to, oh, well, N9ne ripped him off, he's not original. But You're not going to change people's opinions, but I have to provide the opposing opinion in that matter, because it's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. If you believe N9ne ripped ICP or Twisted off, you're fucking stupid. If that's your arguing points, then you're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. But as far as N9ne not being at the gathering, I'm kind of overlooking it. I realize from Tech's point of view, you know, when that happened, he booked other shows. He looked at it like, well, if they're obviously upset with me, they're probably not going to book me for the gathering anyways. So he booked other shows. To say he'll never be at a gathering again, I think it'll happen. For one, you have Brother Lynch Hong, you have Mayday performing this year, two strange artists. So if Travis O'Gwen was really that upset with Psychopathic Records or ICP per se to not want to have any of their acts at the gathering, then they wouldn't. I don't think they would have allowed them to be booked. So I think in the future, Tech will be back at the gathering. Obviously, the situations happened the way they did. Tech booked other gigs, banking on he probably wasn't going to get booked anyways. So I think he'll be back in the future. I think this is no major setback. This is everybody's off doing their thing. That's the way it should be looked at. Everybody is doing their thing. So that's what I think about that. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a happy fucking 4th of July, y'all. DC Firework Guy, out this bitch.